Alright. No intro needed. Since 1985. I didn't know that. I kind of assumed the NES was kind of like a late 80s thing, but, Super Mario come out in the NES? Or was it the arcade? I have no idea. Anyway, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe came out in 99 for the Game Boy Color. A console that I didn't have either, so never knew this was a thing until, pretty recently. But let's see. You got original, 85, challenge, versus, records, that's probably like speedrunning stuff, album, what is that? Okay, I don't know. Toy box, what is that? Okay, we get a calendar. Let's see, the year is 1999. Oh my god. At least they had the, foresight to add the 2000s. Let's see, what are we on? 2026? March? Yeah, it is Tuesday. Yes. They can actually add— okay, this is, pretty in-depth, okay. We're messing around here like a bunch of idiots. Looking at this stupid stuff. Let me turn down the volume. I forgot I can translate stuff. Fortune. Alright. Okay, my fortune, okay. Great luck. Collect coins or something like that. What does this mean? Okay, just get me out of here. Versus game, we could do that, but I have nobody to versus with. Challenge. We're just playing the original game. I did see this has like a world map, so you can kind of visualize where you're at. And a save file system, which is pretty decent. Oh, I gotta press the button. Look at all that. Are those— oh yeah, there's like 8 worlds in this game, huh? With like 3 levels each. Oh my god, look at the time! Jump noise is a little off. But every other sound effect sounds pretty consistent. Let me save the game. Oh, we got 10 lives, too. I guess I don't really need to quick save. We're gonna go as far as I can without losing my shit, so let me put down my phone. Always gotta check the audio. Even if I kinda did before doing this. Okay. There's some scrolling. I don't like that. I don't like how it scrolls upwards. I know you see what I'm talking about. It looks pretty bad. Yeah, that jump noise is really off. It's really off-putting. Yeah. I hope it's not unenjoyable to watch either. That I'm not using the, Super Game Boy to put it on the big screen, but we gotta play with the original Game Boy, every now and then. Yeah, this is crunched up to hell. What is that? Why would I want my camera to always be— this is like locking your, third-person camera to look at your shoulder, your right shoulder all the time. Yeah, I don't want to play like that. They look terrible. I don't have much faith that we'll get pretty far. If I can still do the warp zone thing, we'll be doing that. But otherwise, I really don't want to alt tab. I want to check OBS real quick, but it's not gonna let me, obviously. Okay. You can go back. I'll give him that. I don't think you could actually do that in the original Super Mario. I mean, that's interesting. Okay, but how do you— okay. I'm just gonna ignore all that. You get to enjoy sounds of that. Again, it's just a... Are you kidding me? It's just the, oh man, I could've used that too. The mushroom. But, oh my god, again? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hear that? Every sound effect is off in this. I don't know why they changed it so much, but left literally everything else kind of the same. Oh god. This wasn't a thing in the original, I think. At least I never took it. But yeah, it looks and the music sounds just like the original, but it doesn't... Sound effects aren't the same. And I want to say the timer is going a little too fast. Yeah, that camera scrolling is gonna get me real bad. See if we can do this in this version. I know you can do the, whatchamacallit, the glitch where you get through the thing, but, I haven't done that in forever, so... Probably wouldn't have come out pretty well. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. I didn't even clear the world. Alright. I'm gonna leave it here for a bit. Check my phone. I always like to check the stream back, just in case. Alright. I don't think I've played World 2 or 3 in forever because I always skip it. Which, yeah, it's a bit of a design failure because, I mean, nobody's gonna take the routes anymore if they know there's a warp zone to begin with. Okay. Deliberating. If I can beat the game, I'll be pretty happy. If I can just get the world 8 at the very least, I'll also be very happy. I hate this camera. I feel like it would have been good enough without the need to, like, scroll up and down. I would have been fine with scrolling left and right, but this is just too much. Get out of here. I figured something like that was gonna happen. I beat the game once. It was the Game Boy... No, it was the Super Nintendo All-Stars version, the remaster. Which I thought was pretty good. Fucking almost got me. But yeah, hello. This is doable. Hold on. Never mind, no it's not. I can't get enough of a head start. Hold on. Not enough momentum. Oh, minimum thing. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't know. I like the old Marios. I'm not a big fan of all the extra movement stuff from, I guess, World and onwards. I'm just not that good at it. Tell you what, we can certainly make it much farther than we did in the Lost Levels. This is a Japanese cartridge too, by the way. In case anybody's wondering. Because the only other copy I had was European. And I'm not playing PAL mode. I don't know if it's just... Can I make that? Yeah. I don't know if it's still a thing on the Game Boy, but I'm not playing PAL mode. Great. I think the day I play on 50 Hz is the day I just stop caring. I don't even remember this world. I don't know. My voice almost cracked for a second. There we go. Aw, dang, I missed. Oh, no, never mind. I wonder if you can still... Okay, Jesus. I hate how you can't see. But sometimes you can. I gotta remember to start using this. I am reading, you know, if I don't respond in time, just in the middle of yapping. But, you know, we get really sidetracked here sometimes, but yeah. I thought Peach did something with Mario still in the original. And again, I never actually beat the original game. And I beat the All-Stars version like a long time ago. You gotta be kidding me! Take a sip. I don't know what the difference is. Honestly. Did we not... This is the beginning. But I know... Well, it might actually be the same thing. I might be thinking of something else, but I'm pretty sure... it's just a difficulty thing. But it could just be the same exact thing at the end of the day. I do know... Can I make that? Yeah. I do know Super Mario Bros. 2 became the lost levels in the US. The original, not the reskin game they put out. Well, there is a checkpoint. Well, that's something new from this version too. There's checkpoints on top of, you know, game saves. Thank God for that. I don't know if I'm like pseudo-sick, or if it's just cold, or if I'm just an idiot right now. My voice sounds different to myself. Probably doesn't sound any different to you, but it does to me. And I'm the one that has to hear it every single day. Every single stream. Great. Great. Oh my god. Well, you could be right. I wouldn't know. Personally. The copy I have says... Well, the cover says Japan. Or then the game name itself says Japan, so... I mean, for all intents and purposes, I could just be playing on a actual cartridge. I gotta start looking up and down. Damn. The point is... We're not playing PAL, so I mean, we're good. You know? But yeah, this jumping sound effect is getting to me, and the time is really going, huh? Yeah, we always get people every not... Okay, camera. I hate video game cameras that automatically move the camera for you. Especially ones that are like, hey, look at this. Like, I'm in the middle of playing. Any game that takes away camera movement from you for any particular reason is bad game design to begin with. But yeah, what was I saying? We always get people that are knowledgeable about the thing we're playing. This always happens on big franchises. And you know we appreciate those tips and comments or whatever. This isn't gonna be the maze. No, that's the final world. Or 7, I think. No, it's here. Oh god. Alright, top. Great. Alright, top. No? Alright, you're not gonna reset? But yeah, as long as nobody's being, like, condescending about it, I don't really care what you tell me. Are you kidding me? I gotta go back now. Alright, up. It was up on this one. It was middle, it wasn't top either, so let's go down. Alright, so that's cleared. So what if I... Oh, it's right there anyway. I forgot to save. There we go. That jingle could be the same too, but it feels a little different to me. Maybe it's because all the other sound effects are different. It just feels weird to me. But the world map, gotta go with Super Mario World, is pretty interesting. Great. Great. Starting out strong. Yeah, let me know if you want me to switch on over to Super Game Boy mode. I know it can't be easy to watch, especially if you're on a phone. I don't know how small this is gonna look on the phone. Because I haven't actually looked at it properly. I rewatch my stuff on PC when I'm doing editing and stuff, or looking for shorts to make. But yeah, if it's too hard to watch, I can stop doing all original Game Boy streams. Just move the screen over to the Super Game Boy. I did that for Metal Gear Solid, and well, the last game we played on the Game Boy, I think. Damn, I already forgot the name. It was a fighting game, but I forgot the name. I thought it was pretty good. Great. We'll ignore that. Oh my god. I forgot I don't have a camera, so I don't have to exaggerate my movements, even though that one came out naturally. But actually... that actually came out naturally to me. Why couldn't you do that from the very beginning? Water, my favorite. Water with up and down mechanics. I'm saying I'm gonna do the camera stuff, then I forget because it's so inconsequential. Half the time. Oh, but then stuff like that happens, so... let's not go here anymore. I gotta speedrun my way through all this again. Get out of here. Not making me sick yet. Great. I feel like what I can do, I don't think we're gonna beat this game. I'm not that impressive. Maybe if I can remember where... I don't even know, like, where any other, like... Get out of here. Oh, no. Where any other, like, warp zone is gonna be at, so... if we do manage to beat it, though, I can always switch on to, like... Great. Just great. Switch on to... I can't even get the thought out. Switch on to a different Mario game. For the hell of it. Oh, great. Are you kidding me? Can't have shit in this game. See that camera? That wasn't me. Why did it slow down? What the fuck? Mario, please. Why did you... It's like I was walking on glue. I don't know if you could... I don't know if you could see that, but just... I don't know why he stopped mid, like, run. That's so weird. Get out of here. But yeah, Kurai, whatever you were going through with that game you were playing, Got the name of it already, but I can't imagine being silent. Well, I guess you weren't, but I feel the aggression when I play these games too. Not a big platformer player. Yeah, sweat cats. It's just funny, I gotta look real hard for that kind of stuff. YouTube's not showing it to me. Maybe I gotta stop watching like 100 videos a day or something. YouTube thinks I want to see certain things, and I don't. And there's like zero way to actually remove it from your feed, unless you're great. Unless you're like actively overriding it with other garbage. This isn't gonna be one of those, is it? I don't know what I was going for there. Almost. I was about to say, almost cucked me out of that damn. But yeah. I'm not one to throw a controller, but I would have done the same. If anything, I would have ended stream and been like, yeah, well, that was that game. And never touch it again. Oh my god. Should have hit. That flower is a different color. It's pink. Should be red. Red and green, I think. Little subtle changes in this game. Oh my god. That are kind of noticeable. Music might be a little... Okay. Music might be a little different, too, if you kind of listen, but maybe not. Maybe that's just me going the extra mile. But the, oh my god. Get out of here. Great. I'm not even gonna go back. Maybe it's Game Boy like distortion, but I hear a slight change in the notes, maybe. I mean, it's obviously not going to be one-to-one, but it's not like the NES is any more powerful than a Game Boy. If anything, it's like almost like a Master System Game Gear type of deal, where it's kind of the same architecture. I don't doubt there's going to be people that would correct me on that. That's what I was talking about before. I mean, like, you can come in and educate me, but I've had certain people come in and be like, you know, try to educate me in a more sarcastic, condescending, like, actually way. I forget you can go in. I don't even know why I'm here. I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't even know why I did that. I have faith that we can beat this game, and I can play something else that's Mario related. So like I can be like, yeah, I did that. Got me stuttering out here, acting a fool. Oh god, not this. I like the water music, at the very least. I'm a big fan of it. Can't you glitch out of like a certain... maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of like Negative World, but I thought there was a way to glitch out here too, on like one of these levels. Or maybe it was that one... I remember reading about it, it was like, there's one like block at the top of the pipe, the one that I was just hovering on for a little bit. That's covered up in like a re-release, or like the PAL version or something like that. For no reason, because it doesn't really affect anything. But, A lot of but it is what it is. I don't mean to go in these. I don't even care about this. That is pretty terrible. Thankfully not that many, or if at all, lately, have come in to like educate me specifically, or like, I don't know, let's be funny about it, like, you know, come in and mansplain to me about how I'm not playing the game correctly, or like, how I'm super wrong about this game info. And it's like, I always say it, I don't do research, you know, essay level research. But I read enough about the game to know exactly what I'm talking about when I do. And if I don't, then I'll say I don't know. Exactly. But, yeah. Just like, you know what I mean? I gotta stop saying certain things. It just comes with listening to people say the same things over and over. You kind of start to, not take over, but like assimilate their vernacular. You know what I mean? I hate these. I'm never getting that jump, so forget about it. Yeah, the flower is like washed out. It's a lot more pink and like bright teal. You know, I didn't know what to play to. Damn camera. I didn't know what to play today, so it was gonna be a Nintendo game. And if it was gonna be a Nintendo game, I might as well just get this one out of the way, because there aren't that many, actually. I skipped out on the SNES one for a different stream. Because I wasn't feeling what it was about. I thought it was gonna be kind of boring. Or I just didn't feel like doing it to begin with. I don't know. Being an influencer can be a very fickle occupation. Not that there's any... Not that there's any money involved yet. At least it used to be, but that well ran pretty dry about 10 years ago. No, I'm not ranking in. Just reset my... whatever. Like I care, I'll make it to the end of the whole game and be like, I don't care if I cleared them or not. Wouldn't have cleared anything by warping either, so... I don't know why I did that. Okay. This thing pushes you to the side, it's not very fair. What is this, World 6? Yeah. I really hate trampolines. I don't... What the fuck? Maybe it's my controller. Mario just... I don't know, it's like he's walking on glue. On a rat trap, and I'm... Oh my god. Anyway. Gotta be something back there. That I don't know about. Is there anything I can talk about? No. All my thoughts gone. Head empty. Great. At least there's checkpoints in the levels. That's a good thing, at least. Man, what a lucky jump. I was gonna say I don't really scream and yell. I feel like it'd be very forced if I did. It's kind of like how I can't do reaction content, like try not to laugh and stuff like that. I'm not somebody that just laughs like on the spot. I gotta be with friends or something and be in the moment. But it's always okay. But it's always something you. But it's always something you gotta worry about as a quote-unquote entertainer or influencer or whatever we want to call it. Because at a certain point, or maybe not at a certain point, overall, I know I'm not the most interesting, engaging person to listen to. But I do try to offset it with knowledge. Mostly just yapping and talking about whatever the hell. Being an open-minded person. Yeah, see, I mean, it works. And I do watch people, regardless of their ability to, like, fake cry, fake laugh, fake act. What's this? Very hypocritical of me to say, being a quote-unquote VTuber, but not a big fan of most VTuber kayfabe to begin with. But yeah, I don't know why that thought came to mind. I guess I don't want to scream. I feel like that'd be too much. What do I do? Like half a second earlier, I would have turned off the game. This is going better than I thought with the terrible camera. I don't know, I guess you'll watch me in general. People will watch me for, or would watch me for, you know, obscure content that I'm showcasing here and, you know, deaths in the game. Obscure content that I would cover and probably just a sarcastic point of view. I guess my humor can be very dry. Very... yeah, just dry. I wouldn't say super dark, but it's like it's not. Okay. Alright. I guess it comes with the field of having done this since, I don't know. When did I start playing games again? Probably 2012. Very early, like using my phone camera. Probably. Yeah, I think my first gaming videos were probably not even commentary or anything. It was mostly done through my phone, too. Very old Android phone. I gotta stop getting into these randomly. But yeah, having been in that era, you know, tend to grow different humor. And it's hard maintaining it, too. YouTube's not the same. But I'm not gonna get into that now. It's a tried and done, overdone conversation. Do I even care about doing the infinite life stuff? But yeah, it's fine if you don't always catch a string. You know, I've always said it. I'd rather have a small dedicated fan base, small dedicated viewer base, or whatever. People that are usually there than have like 100,000 people that I just don't know or can never even catch up to and read their chats. It's just more stable, more personal, you know? Yeah, it's time to lock in a little bit. I almost didn't even stream. Fire Emblem takes quite a bit. Recording sessions are getting longer and longer as the levels get difficult and more difficult. Hard mode is really living up to its name right about now. I guess it's more of a aggressive difficulty, I guess. It was pretty easy at first, you kind of get the hang of it. Kind of knew what I was doing, but later on it's like, holy shit. These enemies are no joke. But yeah, I was talking about, I read about, or watched, somebody talk about how PAL version, one of these Super Mario Bros. Ones, I don't know if it was Deluxe or another one, they just blocked off this little block section here for no reason. Could have been a different one, but I don't know. Splatterhouse was your first video? Yeah, I think that one pissed me off more than any other game, or one of them. So. I think I got like 2-3 shorts out of that. But yeah, with Fire Emblem, I do want to have at least like 2 episodes. Not ready, but oh man, I'm dying. Not ready, but oh, there we go. Stupid ass fish. I hate this. But like, you know, have the recordings done so I can edit them later and always have something in the back burner. I have 2 other videos, I think 2, yeah, 2, aside from Fire Emblem. Just in case I don't feel like streaming, I can just edit that for the beginning of the whole day, and then by, I don't know, 6, 7, but by around like maybe 5 or 6, I can have it ready to upload at any moment. Not ranking in, I want to keep playing. What if I just run? Never mind. In any case, it's good to have 2 games I can at least play and have fun recording or otherwise streaming. For Fire Emblem, I can play that any day, really. Awakening is one of those that I can't go back and play just because I've already exhausted everything in that game times a billion when it came out. But other than that, I really enjoy playing Senran Kagura. Thank God for checkpoints. With Senran Kagura, it's going pretty well. It's not gonna take that long, and it's something I wanted to replay anyway. We can always get to the next game another time. Play some of the spin-offs. What I'm hoping to get is have somebody to not co-op the game, but like play versus, because the multiplayer is a very big thing in this game, or Senran Kagura games. And although I spent most of my time playing multiplayer on the PlayStation 4, I do want to play through the whole games anyway, at least the last 2, so I can have a lot of things unlocked and, you know, have a good time in multiplayer, not have to worry about missing any content. I don't even know where we're at with the shorts. I think the last one I made was something gear on the PCFX, but those last 5 minutes are gonna make the cut. It's suffering, really, having to go back and rewatch myself, listen to myself You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say that video editing isn't like the easiest thing in the world. But when you're sitting here for like, I don't know, at most, maybe 5 hours, if I'm gonna be honest, recording or editing like, I don't know, maybe a 2-hour video, I would add in, yeah, the entire half a day, I would say, editing. But that's like for me, making basic edits, like adding in dumb stuff. What am I gonna do? I would say it takes me half a day for like a 2-hour video at the most. Anything more than that is probably gonna be wasted on like exporting or rendering. This is gonna be one of those. Yeah. Okay, down. Okay. Down. Middle. Up. Down, middle, up. Get out of here. Give me a checkpoint. Final Fantasy VIII takes the long. I don't know why I thought about Fire Emblem 8. But yeah, I can imagine. I have to cut out so much downtime, so many random battles, so much bullshit. I mean, I do that with Fire Emblem Echoes. It's not any different. And it is tough. Okay, top. Top. I hate this shit. Top. Top, middle. Okay, there is a floor. Top, middle, top. I'll be real pissed off. There's a checkpoint before this stuff. What was I saying? Yeah, editing, it's not super easy, but it's not super hard either. It's just super time consuming, and you're gonna be really meticulous about what you're doing. So in that sense, it's a very perfectionist type of job. Even if I'm not getting paid anymore. We're getting through this faster than I thought. If you got any other Mario game we can look at, I can always default to that. It seems like we're going to be playing a different game right after this. I feel like this is a little too short. I'm going to be really pissed off if I alt-tab to change screens and the fucking driver's timeout again. But it is what it is. I'm not restarting the stream if that happens. So yeah, if you got any other Mario game you think would be interesting to watch, I'm down to look at it. Maybe for like another half hour, or whatever. At least until I start slurring my speech. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I try to get viewer suggestions. The last rotation games was half like suggestions from friends. But I keep saying that. But this rotation was just me like going on hitting the random button on my library and just seeing what sticks on the consoles that I have. I skipped out on Atari on purpose. I'm not trying to get my ears bleeding today. Or anytime soon. Alright, we're not taking that road. I don't even know what the hell we did. Oh, they're talking. Pretty sure I jumped. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like I'm happier just doing my basic edits. I jumped. It's kind of an old school thing, just, you know, have basic sound effects or put in a whole clip of whatever the hell I'm talking about, reference. You know, some people might appreciate it, some don't get it because it's kind of old, but an old way of doing it from an older channel. But I think it's very simple and easy to do. And I do quite enjoy it. Should do it a little bit more, but it's not like I'm, you know, chock full of references when I'm doing videos. Those usually come out when I'm talking to people in person. Not today. checkpoint. Getting real tired of listening to this track. I've been playing a lot of Sims lately. I kind of want to stream that again at some point. But part of me doesn't really want to deal with the hassle of, like, taking out my mods. Just so it can be YouTube friendly. Or making a new world, for that matter, and populating it somehow. I guess that's like a future thing I can worry about. But at this time, I don't want to have to compromise anything right now. And again, it's a hassle. Even to just put in your own Sims in the game, it's like, this is gonna take forever. I've already got my save that I'm working on, and I don't feel like doing all that all over again. Not that it matters. Just a random thought that came on my mind. Guess we're stuck in this world. As for right now, nothing's come to mind. I don't want to go back to a Game Boy again. Maybe we could try a Super Mario port on a more obscure console. Did he fall? Please don't do this to me. Alright. Fair enough. World's not over yet. Level's not over yet. That would have been bad. I don't even know how I made that. Yeah, I see it. Hurry up. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Ah. Oh. I mean, technically, from the very beginning. I mean, technically, I did play Mario Bros. Too. I played The Lost Worlds. Alright. Not a single checkpoint, huh? But I can play the American Mario Bros. Too. I feel like I played it once or twice. Maybe a couple times on the original NES. When I still had that many years ago. Many childhood years ago. But I was bigger on 3 overall. I did play a lot of 1 too. Not that it's not like I had that many games, but that's what I get for looking away. It'd be interesting if I played the original, I guess, the game Mario Bros. 2 America is based on. I forgot the name of it. But it may be a different day. Oh, great. Yeah, have fun beating 3. I don't think I ever did. Just got as far as, like, after the desert world. That's about it. So that'll be interesting to watch. Making my head hurt. Really don't want me to leave this game, huh? I think 1 is the only one I beat. Like I said, that was the all-star version. Yeah, I didn't beat any other mainline Mario. Yeah, a lot of clip-worthy shorts making moments here. More so than the other games. Is it even doable again? No, it's not. I don't want to do that. Get me out of here. Man, I don't care about the ranking. Time to lock in. I know Mario doesn't like jumping when I tell him to jump, but... Is it even that far of a warp? Still have a whole half level to go through. Pokemon Pinball. Never played one. Didn't even play Troy's A or the puzzle one for the N64. Oh, but I did play a lot of mainline Pokemon. Rest assured I played the hell out of Crystal. I'm not making that. Yeah, that timer is a little too fast. The music goes pretty good. If you're got a camera on, you'd be watching me going a little too hard on the camera. Alright. Alright. I want to play more music games. There's not a lot of good stuff. Besides Project Diva and Persona dancing and I guess some Dance Dance. I don't want to play not Beatmania, but oh, you piece of shit, dude. What's it called? DJ Max or something like that, the Korean rhythm game. It's just too fucking hard for me to get used to. But other than that, there's no other rhythm game or like music game that I can play with like actual good tracks that I can recognize and enjoy the hell out of. I'm sure there's more. They're just escaping my mind right now. Better be solid ground down there. just in case I didn't actually do that. Great. They were all empty. Oh. And there we go. Oh my god. Guitar Hero, I'm terrible at that. Rock Band, I'm terrible at that. Taiko no Tatsujin, I can think of like stuff like that, and Samba de Amigo, and there's a Donkey Kong one, probably. I believe. But that, I mean, that's also worth taking a look. I'm just really fucking terrible at Rock Band and Guitar Hero stuff. I think it's like the gameplay. It's why I prefer the Sega rhythm games. I think at some point I'm just gonna play the Senran Kagura spin-off, which is a rhythm game, coincidentally. But it's not like I'm a big fan of the music for the most part. So I mean, that's kind of the big thing, is the music and the gameplay that I would enjoy. Okay, we're good. Could have been worse. Could still be worse. This is torture. From the very beginning, yes. My favorite. Now we're back to this. He's gone. Making him any better. What does he overshoot? Are you kidding me? That'll make me sick. Why did he run like fucking Flash at the very last second? Stop. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the one we stay on forever. Are you son of a bitch? I didn't even mean to jump on that. Why would you do this? Mario, you overshooting. I can only think of one way of doing that, and that better be a checkpoint. I don't care about that. This doesn't even matter. It is maddening. I just don't show it. If you want to see me maddening, then just watch me play Overwatch. I don't know. The game name says it's from Japan, so I'm just gonna assume that's a difficulty thing. But I can always recheck. See if Homie was right or not. Because I feel like it might just be like a database error, you know, saying it's from Japan when it's actually the American version. It's super rare that it happens, but it can happen. So I'm not too worried about it. It's probably gonna be the same game anyway, so especially this late in the game. Yeah. Right. This is drain crush or soul crushing, draining. I didn't even get to jump. Yeah, you get continues, alright. Although you could always just do the continue command in the original, which was hold down A and start, or hold down like the down button and start, or something like that. Or hold down the D-pad and press A, or something like that. This is about to be death. Yeah, I figured. Why I overjumped a little. Jump, bitch. Oh, great. If anything, it helps with my mental. Just to save it, even if it doesn't do anything. Thank God they're stupid. Not stupid enough. Oh wow, it's not a checkpoint. I'm gonna have to wipe them out somehow. This is gonna be impossible. Mind you, we're doing this mushroomless. We're doing this being little. it's years of playing, but I don't know. I don't mean to rush past everything either, it just feels normal at this point in life. Playing most games just being fast with it. Which can be a bad habit to have. With old games that aren't meant to be played like super fast. Like Halo. But I'm not that brain dead, I'm not that brain rotted to be like that. I can at least control myself when I can. Yeah, too late. Oh well. The saves are only for like the beginning of the world. So you can go right back to that same world. Or leave the game and come back. Type of thing. I mean, it is a handheld that can run out of batteries, so it only makes sense. You get like a 1 second window to do this. Otherwise, it's my ass. Very tiny window of doing that. Let me try that again. Okay, he ran out. Okay, he jumps, he throws one. You... I hate this. I really do. It's gotta be the worst enemy in the game. Could be worse. Could be worse. We've played worse here. We got this. Not losing it yet. It's not over yet, Snake. That almost was. Okay. About to come out. Swinging. It's real funny how the plant just comes out. Alright. No, not alright. Whatever, we're playing with this camera now. Oh great, never mind. Yeah, funny how the plant decides to come out as soon as I get on that shit. It took too long. What is with this change? Fucking camera. This Mario doesn't want to jump. I think he's tired just as I am. Gotta be a trick to this. Great. Might have been better with the camera on, all things considered. You can at least see more emotion. I guess that's it, my emotions are more visual. I don't think I've ever screamed or like done anything like that either. IRL. my hands hurt. If anything, you can't hear the controller crunching under pressure. We'll get to it eventually. Only two more levels, and that's it. And that's it. Bitch. Not like it matters. He's just gonna. He hasn't loaded in yet. Yeah, the rhythm here is non-existent. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Getting real sick and tired of this music, to put it lightly. Gonna put on Mario Paint and just call it a day after this. Get out of here. Actually, great. If I just play like this. No, that's stupid. I need the camera to be on the middle. What is the pattern? It's kinda non-existent. That's what worries me. Oh, this is the worst part of the game right now. Possibly get through this if I'm gonna be shot at from two sides. The one time you shoot, it's hard to know when he's gonna do that, and I can't get the hang of it. Are you serious? I wanted to jump back and check maybe there's a block or something that I'm missing. There has to be. I mean, I know there is one that I haven't checked. But getting to it is a bit of a pain. It's almost as bad as playing an Atari game. Yeah, I'm missing something. It can't just be on the next one. Get out of here. Ah. This makes it substantially easier. If only I can make it through here without... That's right. Now we stand a chance. Unless I get hit by that. Piss me off. Just listening to it. Little track. What is that? What I get for checking. That should be a checkpoint in my book. But we haven't got a checkpoint in like 3 worlds. Mario isn't exactly the greatest jumper in here. Oh my god. It'd be real funny if there was no ground down there. And we only skipped 2 worlds. Isn't that great? Non-sarcastically, I mean. But again, it's one of those things like we talked about. It's very widespread knowledge. I don't think anybody ever really plays World 2 or 3 anymore. They just kind of go through the warp, and I know there's going to be random bullshit here too. Yeah. I'm just going to ignore all the pipes. Maybe one of these is the key, but if there is and I don't remember it or don't care. I guess we're looping. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try the... yeah, I'm already stuttering. I'm gonna try the last one. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, I can't go back anyway to check. So... yeah, pretty much. I do want to go back and replay all the Halo games again. Because I feel like my early Let's Plays were pretty bad. I wasn't, like, in the standard that I am now, which I think is pretty good. But I think we made it, yeah. Just gotta figure out which one is gonna be it. If it brings me back to the very beginning, then okay, good. But yeah. Take the second one and then keep going. But yeah, on that note, it's like playing Halo 2, I already know the speedrun, like, strats, kind of, so I end up, like, avoiding half the levels, for the most part. Especially the second level in Halo 2, I always skip that one. I didn't mean to do that. It's just kind of ingrained at this point. But it's the same thing here with the warp zone. To World 4 specifically, because nobody's want to play 3 and 2. Right. Thought I could go over it. You know, Mario doesn't like to jump sometimes. Maybe I'm not hitting the button hard enough. Nothing. You would think there's a reason why that little ledge is there. But no, there's nothing. I feel like we looped already, yeah. We're not supposed to take that top thing. Kind of impossible, isn't it? What about you? You were not a pipe. How do you expect me to get up there? Without being a fucking speedrunner natural. Yeah, there's only 8 worlds in this game. wonder it's a little difficult. Progression. But then what? That's nothing. This is just gonna take me back. This one's also nothing. There's gotta be a way to get up there. But it's impossible, unless there's like a hidden block that I missed. Nothing. Also nothing. Yeah, it's just gonna take me back, so it's nothing. No hidden block or anything that I would even know. I have to get up there. I won't believe there's some stupid bullshit, yeah. That I have to use the turtles. That it makes no sense that I have to jump the fucking Koopas just to do that. This isn't Super Mario Maker. Great. I gotta deal with fish. This is where we lose completely. Get those stupid ass fish. Please, Mario, for the love of God. Oh, it's looping with fish. It's looping with the fish. So I gotta figure out where I gotta go on top of having fish falling down on me. Is this gonna be it? Great. My favorite kind of level. Ignore the fire under the water. I can't see up top. You can't move the camera here. So. Bowser, son of a bitch. Can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You know how much I've sacrificed? Timer's not even an issue. Just an issue of how the hell do I get there? But hey, I know exactly where to go. Second, it's the next one. Yeah. At least I know where to go. Great momentum. My thumb hurts. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep holding the run button over and over again. That wasn't it. Or yeah, it was. I'm losing it. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky with the fish. Thank God. I don't think I could do this that much longer. So fast. Slow down. Of course. I feel like I can make that jump to begin with. It's a waste of time. Kidding me? Backwards fish? God damn it, Mario. For the one time I want you to be fast. Get up there. Doesn't do anything, but could at least given me like a... I saw that fucking piranha plant. I guess they don't leave when you stand on the thing. God. Bowser, you son of a bitch! Ow. I don't even got water, I got no more drink, I got nothing. Your quest is over. We present you with a new quest. Play the game over from the very beginning on hard difficulty. At least that's what the All-Stars version did, which is same shit. I don't know what Deluxe does. Great. I don't even know why I let him lecture me. This game is Japanese. I know what I'm talking about. The whole fucking game is full of Japanese letters. It's not something you see in an American version. We saw that at the very beginning when I was looking at the title screen. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, that was Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Fuck you, boo. I'm gonna take a look at that in a bit. I get a medal. I don't know what that means. Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, I don't have the printer. My bad. World 3-4 clear anniversary. I don't know what that means. We can change the name of it. This game is pretty in depth, by the way. But thank you. No printer. Oh yeah. But yeah, we got a medal. We got a nice little CG. Beautiful sprite work. I don't know why I said it like that. Whoever made this, you know, big ups. To whoever it matters. I think Peach is like my favorite out of the female characters in Mario. I don't know. I didn't grow up with Galaxy, so I don't really care about Rosalina or. I also didn't care about Daisy. And then nobody remembered Pauline until like Super Mario whatever on the Switch. But she's fine too. A nice little sprite work of all the bullshit enemies. Nice little NES style music in the background. I like that. Toy box, do I have anything new? No. What is that? Am I gonna gamble like in SMB3? Huh? The musical notes? Is that what that is? Can't do anything with it. We can print out a phone, a name card, favorites, a little foldable dice stuff, a pencil thing. Okay, a lot of printable stuff. More printable stuff. Look, there's Yoshi. That's how old that's a Super Mario World design. Holy shit. There's Peach giving you her back. Mario, Toad, old ass Koopa King. Luigi, Peach. Nice, some printable stuff. If that's your fancy. What in the hell? Yeah, a lot of detail packed into this one. I guess you can print out musical notes to play on your own. That's actually really cool. That's the Famicom Disk System, not UI, but like BIOS screen, like the main, when you turn on the game. That's cool. Super Mario Bros. Original logo. It looks more like the All Stars logo. That was it. Nintendo 64 printable. The Famicom Disk System. The Mario logo. What does that say? Mario. Yeah. Okay, names: Luigi, Peach, Toad. The Super Mario World designs here. Nice. You got a cloud. You can make your own like stuff with this kind of thing. Printing it. It's pretty cool. If you were into this kind of thing, if you had a Game Boy printer, which I don't think many people did in the US. But that's it. Boo, what do you got? You versus Ghost. 1-1. Okay, so speed run. What the hell is that? I'm racing Boo. That's not fair. He doesn't slow down when I look at him. This is a cool little speedrun thing. It's like I'm playing Super Mario Maker again. Wish I would have spent more time in that game. I bought the second one and then I never really played it on my own. I only played it like a handful of times with friends. I think that was pretty unfortunate. Fuck you, Boo. Not today. We can at least beat him in one level and then make our way out of here. Actually, I didn't think we could beat the game, so. Nice. Really good sprite work. People that made this one, good job. You got Big Mario, Fire Mario. But yeah, versus game would have been nice to look at. Maybe I'll get somebody to play co-op games at some point, someday. It's pretty easy to play Game Boy Color, or just Game Boy games, multiplayer. I just need a second person, so. But yeah, this was Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Probably a bit better than Mario All-Stars, just because it's got so much more stuff in it. It's just pretty great. If I had a printer, that'd be pretty cool too. I don't know how that would work on my personal computer, but yeah, I got nothing. I'm gonna alt-tab and see if the stream crashes. No, we're good. But yeah, hope that was enjoyable. We can get Nintendo out of the way so I can go back to playing Sega games. But until then, tomorrow it will be a Fire Emblem. Never mind. Whatever. Until next time. Goodbye.